Fear is one of the most powerful forces controlling your life. It tells you when to speak, when to stay silent, when to take a risk, when to walk away, when to give up. But here's the truth most people never learn. Fear does not become weaker because life becomes easier. You become stronger because you stop allowing fear to control your decisions. The ancient Stoics understood this thousands of years ago. They knew that courage was not the absence of fear. Courage was the ability to act correctly, while fear was still present. Marcus Aurelius was surrounded by war, political pressure, betrayal, illness, and death. Epictetus was born into slavery. Seneca lived under political danger and uncertainty, yet their philosophy was not built around escaping difficulty. It was built around becoming the kind of person who could face difficulty without losing himself. And that is where Stoicism becomes powerful, because if you can control your response, you can remain calm in situations that destroy the confidence of others. You can lose money without losing yourself. You can experience rejection without believing that you are worthless. You can face criticism without becoming desperate for approval. You can enter uncertainty without immediately imagining the worst. You can stand alone without feeling abandoned. This is what it means to become fearless, not a person who feels nothing. A person who refuses to be controlled by what he feels. The first Stoic secret is simple. Control what you can control. There are things in life that belong to you, and things that never truly belong to you. Your thoughts belong to you. Your choices belong to you. Your actions belong to you. Your attitude belongs to you, but other people's opinions do not belong to you. Their behavior does not belong to you. Their approval does not belong to you. The past does not belong to you, and the future has never belonged to you. Yet most people spend their lives trying to control exactly those things. They worry about what someone might think. They become angry because another person did not behave the way they wanted. They lose sleep over events that have not happened. They replay the past, wishing they could rewrite something that is already finished. The Stoic does something different. He asks one question: what is actually within my control? If the answer is yes, he acts. If the answer is no, he accepts. This does not mean becoming passive. It means refusing to waste your energy fighting reality. Imagine you have an important interview tomorrow. You can prepare. You can study. You can arrive early. You can speak confidently. Those things are within your control. But whether the interviewer likes you is not. Whether another candidate is chosen is not. Whether the company changes its plans is not. So prepare seriously, then let go of the outcome. That is freedom. The second secret is learning to stop fearing discomfort. Modern life teaches people to avoid discomfort at all costs. If something feels difficult, quit. If someone criticizes you, defend yourself. If you feel lonely, immediately find distraction. If work becomes uncomfortable, escape into entertainment. If uncertainty appears, search for constant reassurance. But the Stoics believe that avoiding every discomfort makes you weaker. Strength is developed by voluntarily facing small difficulties. Wake up when you said you would. Finish the task you wanted to avoid. Have the difficult conversation. Exercise when you do not feel motivated. Spend time alone without reaching for your phone. Say no when you mean no. Do the right thing even when nobody is watching. Every time you willingly face discomfort, you send yourself a message. I can handle this. That message becomes confidence. And confidence is not created by repeating positive words in the mirror. It is created by evidence. You become confident when you repeatedly prove to yourself that you can survive difficult moments. The third Stoic secret is to remember that everything is temporary. Your problems feel permanent when you are inside them. A painful day feels like it will never end. Rejection feels like it has destroyed your future. A financial setback feels like your entire life is collapsing, but time changes everything. The person you are today will not be the person you are 5 years from now. The situation that feels unbearable today may become a memory tomorrow. The Stoics constantly reminded themselves of impermanence, not to become depressed, but to become grateful. Marcus Aurelius understood that fame disappears, wealth disappears, beauty disappears, power disappears. Even the people
we love
eventually leave this world. That realization can sound dark, but it can also make you fearless. Because once you understand that everything is temporary, you stop clinging so desperately. You appreciate what you have without believing you own it forever. You love people without taking them for granted. You enjoy success without becoming addicted to it. And when something changes, you grieve, but you do not completely destroy yourself. You understand the nature of life. Everything changes. Therefore, learn to change with it. The fourth secret is to stop making rejection personal. Rejection hurts because the human mind often turns an event into an identity. Someone rejects you, and suddenly you think, I am not good enough. Someone ignores you, and you think, nobody respects me. Someone criticizes your work, and you think, I am a failure. But the event and the meaning you attach to the event are two different things. A Stoic separates them. Someone can reject your idea without rejecting your entire existence. Someone can dislike you without proving that you are unworthy. Someone can criticize you without becoming the authority over your identity. Ask yourself, is there something useful in this criticism? If yes, learn from it. If no, release it. You do not need to defend yourself against every opinion. You do not need to win every argument. You do not need everyone to understand you. The desire to be universally approved is a prison. Freedom begins when you accept that some people will misunderstand you. Let them. Your responsibility is not to control their interpretation of you. Your responsibility is to live according to your values. The fifth secret is to practice negative visualization. This is one of the most powerful Stoic exercises. Instead of constantly imagining everything going perfectly, imagine what could go wrong. Imagine losing something you currently take for granted. Imagine your plans failing. Imagine facing a difficult season. Why? Not because you should become pessimistic, but because preparation reduces fear when you mentally rehearse adversity. You become less shocked when adversity arrives. Suppose you are afraid of losing your job. Instead of constantly thinking, I cannot lose this job, ask yourself, if I lost this job, what would I do next? You might update your skills, build savings, improve your resume, create new connections. Develop another source of income. Now fear has become a teacher. You are no longer helpless, you are prepared. The sixth secret is to remember your mortality. The Stoics did not avoid thinking about death. They used death as a reminder to live correctly. You have a limited number of days, you do not know how many. That is not a reason for fear, it is a reason for urgency. How many arguments are you carrying that will not matter in 5 years? How much time are you wasting trying to impress people you barely know? How many dreams are you postponing because you are waiting to feel completely ready? Memento mori. Remember that you will die. The purpose is not to become obsessed with death. The purpose is to become more alive. When you remember that time is limited, small things become less important. You stop needing to win every argument. You stop postponing meaningful conversations. You stop treating every inconvenience like a disaster. You begin asking a better question. If my time is limited, is this really how I want to spend it? That question can change your life. The seventh secret is to stop demanding that life be fair. This may be one of the hardest lessons. Life will not always reward good people. Bad things will sometimes happen to people who did everything right. People will sometimes lie. Friends, they betray you. Hard work may fail. Someone less deserving may receive an opportunity you wanted. You can spend years complaining about this, or you can accept reality and respond intelligently. The Stoic does not say, life must be fair. He says life is what it is. What will I do with it? That shift is enormous. You stop asking why the universe did not give you the conditions you wanted. You start asking what can be done with the conditions you have. Maybe you were given a difficult beginning. You cannot change that, but you can decide what happens next. Maybe someone hurt you. You cannot erase the event, but you can decide whether you will spend the next 10 years carrying their actions inside your mind. Maybe you failed. You cannot change yesterday, but you can use the failure as information. The Stoic does not waste suffering. He extracts wisdom from it. The eighth secret is to master your reactions. Someone insults you, pause. Someone provokes you, pause. Someone sends an angry message, pause. Something unexpected happens, pause. That small space between stimulus and response is where your freedom lives. Most people react instantly. They say something they regret. They send the message they should not have sent. They make emotional decisions, then later they say, I don't know why I did that. The Stoic trains himself to create distance. He asks, what is the best response? Not, what response will make me feel better right now? These are completely different questions. Anger wants immediate revenge. Wisdom wants the best outcome. Fear wants escape. Wisdom wants understanding. Ego wants to prove itself. Wisdom wants to do what is right. You do not have to obey every emotion. You experience an emotion is information. It is not always an instruction. The ninth secret is to beck